It's not worth it. It's not worth it. This place is a hellhole. So it's Amtrak, Union Depot, blah, 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 blah. I'm dying. Oh, I got a hair coming out of my nose. What the hell is that all about? Thought I shaved those the other day. We'll see how this goes. Burying my mom in Seattle. It's Renton, but it's okay. Say hi to the camera, Vanessa.
Hi, camera. Hi to the camera.
That was a 4-mile hump down to the ticket office. And there's no telling where the VIP lounge is. It's a giant, pointless, empty chasm, and I have to go find a pisser. So Union Depot, St. Paul, Minnesota, is a giant, pointless, empty, fathomless barn with nobody to help you, no signs that point you where to go, no direct way anywhere, 400 ways to screw up, and if you have any kind of handicap, a limp, you're slow to walk, you're older, you're just screwed. So there's no clear entry in, rather there are several clear entries in, but there's no clear indication of which one you need to go in. And then eventually you end up on a platform waiting for a train that is late, as we are. And I have a funeral to get to. And it's fairly tightly scheduled based on the idea that the train wouldn't be more than 2 hours late, which it may well be. And we also had to screw up online because my wife tried to do a thing online. I bought tickets for my daughter, but they were in our name. Tickets for our daughter, but they were in our name. Then she read a thing that said, well, it has to be in the ticket holder's name. So she refunded that and bought another ticket in her name. Then it turns out that the refund is actually a voucher. So I guess we'll be taking Amtrak to Salt Lake or something to see her relatives, because we can't get that money back.
You will be the very last car.
That's what we love.
And we were going to be the last one too.
Yeah, you get a 4-mile hike.
A 4-mile? Thank you.
Here's the first nightmare, getting onto this thing. Apparently there is still a God in heaven, because we got a toilet right next to our room. So we are moving.
Down to breakfast now?
I don't want to go down ever. I want them to bring me breakfast.
Well, I guess I could go down and ask if
They promised me that.
they deliver it to your room.
I'll go down.
Okay. Go ahead and sit to your left. Side by side. Side by side.
Breakfast. Pre-gimbal. Pre-gimbal breakfast. Did not bring the phone gimbal. I have a new special super duper micro gimbal and cine quality camera.
Okay. Go ahead and sit to your left.
Scenic North Dakota. The wonders of the empire builder.
Not holding my breath, but we'll see what happens. If nothing else, I'll just say screw it, go camping.
Fucking nightmare. If you are fat if you are handicapped, do not travel by Amtrak. I missed the fine sights of Williston. These poor people are getting off at Williston. What the hell? So before you go in there, you got to make sure the attendant has replaced the toilet paper roll, because it was catapulted into the sink and got soaking wet. Hey, cough that up. Yeah, while I'm having lunch brought in, because it's 4 miles down that way, and I don't fit behind the counter or behind the table in the dining car anyway. So my wife and my daughter are down there having fun. Amtrak, Empire Builder, from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Seattle, to bury my mom. It's 91% blood oxygen, so it's not horrible, but I may have to break out the machine and suck oxygen in a little bit if this keeps up. Scenic Montana. Old lady getting out of sleeperette. You can always knock. There you go. I have to literally squeeze through that door. Oh, you ass prepped me. Oh, that may actually help. My coccyx and my glutes. Note to myself, these so-called smoke breaks. We pull into the station and the train stops moving for a while. That's actually the time fat guys go in and try to take a dump. Or a pee. Because your odds are about 99% better you're going to hit something. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't build pipelines. You transport it over the rail, and then you get a crack in the rail, and it ends up in somebody's backyard. And
the same consequences
and what's that guy's name? Marty Milhouse or whatever. Mm-hmm. Bought all the railways and all the cars. Mm-hmm. I think his name, from Nebraska. I'll think of it in a minute. Crap, it's a Margaritaville guy name. He's like that name. I can't remember the Margaritaville guy. Time out. I just shouted and scared my wife. It's Buffett. I didn't even get to the Google. The minute I pressed the Google button, it came to my mind, Buffett, and it's not Jimmy Buffett, wasted away in Margaritaville, but Warren Buffett, the guy who lobbies Congress against pipelines so that he can have a monopoly on all the 20 twains and all the cars on the 20 twains that haul that oil in dangerously over land, regardless of whether you have oil lines or not. It's going to come in, and it's going to come in by train if Warren Buffett keeps killing pipelines with good old Joe helping him out. He was in Minnesota the other day, and he had some great things to say to Cummins. They make diesels. And the irony was totally lost. They run on oil. Okay. Cummins makes industrial diesels. It's a whole industry based on internal combustion, for God's sake. Cases of rat soup, huh? Light dinner conversation down there. I did not go back down because my gut does not fit under the table. And I was fat shamed by an Amtrak employee. Said I was a road hazard. But that steak is good. So far the food's been good. Except for those green beans, which are basically raw. I'll put them in front of the heater in the bathroom. So now we're in Glacier Park, and I'm running oxygen because my blood oxys is low, and we're at high altitude. So I hope I survive this. My little friend. Hours and hours of no service whatsoever. Hours and hours of no service whatsoever. Western Montana. And now, the wonders of gimbal. Here comes breakfast. You got underwear on the breakfast table. Was the shower fun? Look at it's a chalet type thing with orchard.
Great, thank you.
Did you say you know muffins?
Yeah, you got a continental.
I heard it through the door, so Continental is fine.
Yeah, so there's this tunnel here that's the longest tunnel in the world or something, where actually this is it. And there's this story I like to tell, how I went in from the Pacific side one time, and it was sunset, but the sun was still above horizon, and it was light out. We went in this damn tunnel. And we went, and it never got light again. It's because we came out the other side, on the other side of the mountain, and it was long gone. The sun was just long gone. And I felt cheated. I missed the tunnel. I wanted to be coming out of the tunnel, but there we are. And now we're in God's country, on the right side of the mountains. I think those codgers left.
Oh my God.
The ones that were living over there. Whatever the hell. A lot of old people take the train, apparently. I resemble that remark. Aren't you festive looking? Must be Gay Pride Week. There's a ferry in the harbor. That's a scenic back roads that you don't get to see by car. You can only see by rail. We must be in that secret underground Seattle. That Kolchak, the Night Stalker, used to hang out in. This is really a test for this this gimbal. You got a crippled guy who can't walk straight, holding a camera in a Amtrak, swings from side to side violently. They said when we pull in here, King Street Station, Seattle, we're going to be behind another train. So what if that means I have to walk my crippled ass for a mile? There we go. Finally. Don't get old.
Follow me down the steps.
Did you get my luggage, Fern? Changing clothes from in here. Yeah, that's a long story behind that. So have you ordered an Uber yet? Get an Uber here.
I was waiting on you.
Don't ever wait on me.
Turn right onto 2nd Avenue South, then turn right onto South Jackson Street.
Right there. So this is where I used to hang out when I was a youth.
Turn right onto 2nd Avenue Extension South.
You can't do that anymore, apparently. Look, there's a homeless encampment up there. All right, everybody say hello to the camera. Hi. Everybody, hi. How you doing? It's video, so move. There you are.
Good. Thank you for doing this, George.
Thanks, Rush.
That's pretty cool. All right.
All right, there you
Figure
go.
out your camera, but
I'll see you later. Yeah. This replaced about a carload of cinema quality camera.
looks like something. Yeah, some kind
It-
of medical probe. Looks like something that can feed your molars.
This is the least organized funeral I've ever been to. And it looks like I'm running it now. All right. Say hello again. No, don't do that. This is, I don't know. This is the least organized funeral I've ever been to. And it turns out I'm in charge of it now.
Okay.
I've been authorized. I got authorized in case anybody was worried. I'm now authorized to consecrate this grave here. All right, yes.
Let's see those pearly whites.
Everybody looks somber.
Hi there.
Okay.
That's not somber.
Okay. There's a strange person. Okay.
Hi there.
And there's Mr. Strange person.
Yes, it is.
Is that from Best Buy?
Ha, not quite.
Where Mama? Okay, especially.
Uh,
It's Mom. She's going to be where she
Could you
wants
guys,
to be.
could you guys come do that again? Because nobody told me to video it. It's counting down and videoing. All right, just let it run. All right. Hey, Mom. Same old crap. All right, for those of you who are sticklers, for authority, I called my bishop, Mom's bishop, Dan Olkers of the Shingle Creek Ward of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I am authorized to dedicate this grave now. But I have to, this will be short and sort of sweet. I have to find my instructions. And this is where Protestants and Catholics have it way over us. Let's see. There we go. This is the idiot's guide to being a Latter-day Saint high priest. That's how you address our Heavenly Father. So, our Father in heaven, by the authority of the Melchizedek priesthood, I dedicate and consecrate this burial plot as a resting place for the body of Laura J. Lerwick. I hallow this place and protect it until the resurrection.
I'm starting to freeze me to death.
I ask the Lord to comfort the family and express my thoughts on the Spirit as the Spirit directs. My thoughts are that this is like a day late and a dollar short, so all the grief is pretty much dissipated. So I apologize to onlookers at the apparent lack of sorrow and remorse here, but that time is coming and gone, and this is more like a wake at this point, celebrating the life of my mom. And I close in the name of Jesus Christ. Feel free to say amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, that's the official part. And I'll do what we did. We had a little gathering on the other end of this long chain of deception and family fights and careers and that led us from here to there.
I'm back again.
And back again. And the thing that was unplugged there, I'll start at the end and work back. The last time I talked to my dad, who's right over there somewhere. Where is he?
He's right there.
Immediately to the left.
Where? I need to know. Oh, hey, that says Miller. Oh, he's under there.
Yeah, he's over here.
Well, okay, you guys just got me confused.
Behind you.
At any point, he was out in his man shed. It was a kilt shop at that point, and pretending to be writing his book, which he had been pretending to do for many, many years. And I went out, and the band I played in at that point, an Irish pub band, and we would practice out there. So I went back to look for something. I'd left something there, and Dad was in there, and he was at the computer. So I sat down and said, "Hey, how you doing?" And we started talking, and I said, "What you doing?" "Oh, I'm working on this book. Kind of stuck on like the third chapter, blah, 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 blah." And I look over, he's playing solitaire. And I said, "Well, Dad, I think there's your problem." And so we started talking, and he actually had other windows open. He was looking at, what he was really doing is looking at trailer parks in Bellingham. He was thinking about moving back here. And he always wanted to own a pub or a tavern or a trailer park or a camp park thing or something. So he's talking about doing that. And a week later, he'd passed away. And he went from completely lucid and happy to gone in a week. Mom here was not so lucky, and she withered and went on and on and on and just simply refused to die for her own good. She didn't want to leave the house, and she literally had to, I won't speak too graphic, ended up in a puddle of her own goo on the bathroom floor for many hours and had to be rescued. And that's what it took to get her to leave that house. The story that's pertinent there, and you may all have pertinent stories, is when we moved out here from Bellingham at the time to here, there were many discussions of where Dad was going to get his master's, and it turned out to be the U of M. I said here, but U of M. Minnesota. And so that's where he was going, and Mom was not happy at all.
That was his doctorate.
Yeah.
His master's was East Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thanks. This is my brother Alan. He's keeping score. So he was looking to get his doctorate, because we went back to Bellingham and we took this clown and camped out, and a giant bat landed on his face at night in Illinois somewhere. And we picked you up. Remember that?
No, I guess it.
Oh yeah, what's those two girls that were going back? LDS missionaries or from, anyway.
I remember the girls.
Yeah. And then we lived in Bellingham for a year, and nothing was working out. So then he said, I'm going to get my doctorate. So long story, even longer, because we got this place till 4. Come on. Even longer. I don't know if I got that much video.
I don't know if it's doing anything right now.
Here,
Actually,
here
it
it
was
is.
at 2:45, so
Yeah, well, let me kill this. Okay, we're going to kill this for a moment.
we got another half hour.
I really, really wish I'd finished that story on camera, but I never got back to it. And it's too late now. Everybody say goodbye to the machine. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Nobody cares. They're all gone. Never mind. Bye.
Okay, buddy. Goodbye.
Oh.
System problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system problem.
It feels good to be here for them. So you can be there. Everything.
What's that? It's 6:45. You gotta get breakfast. So you booked us into like the worst Western, huh? That's a joke, because it's like a best Western. It's raining out there, by the way. So you want me to close the window and go back to sleep? All right. Beautiful Renton. I heard the toilet flush in the other room, and I swear I felt the train pull out of the station. Obligatory. Waiting on the bus again. Yeah. Wow. It's inequality. Maybe I should be over there. How was your trip?
Glorious.
I see.
It was so much fun.
Would you take this trip again?
No,
How's your ass?
not on a train.
How's your ass?
Very sore.
Alrighty then.
Yep. But
This is a much better depot.
You're tired to walk around.
This depot has a street that goes to trains.
What?
And over there it goes to the door, to the street, and seats. And it's all within 600 yards. Not like the Union Depot back home.
Hey, Vanessa, can you read that?
for anybody needing assistance. Amtrak Ass rewards, customer traveling on sleeping car and business car, which is you guys.
Well, Vanessa, my testimony is if you are handicapped, don't take Amtrak.
Yes. Handicapped or have a bad back or knees or anything.
And they stole your train. They stole the toilets. So if you need to go to the bathroom, don't take Amtrak.
So our bathroom on our car broke, so they had everybody go to the train or the car behind us. But when we stopped at Spokane, they dropped everything off. Mm-hmm. So then everybody had to go up to the sleeper cars and do their business. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you had the one handicapped bathroom on there or something.
And it was a nice big old bathroom.
Yeah.
It was nice, and that broke.
Yeah. Well, at least we get the $400 steak.
You guys do. I get gas station food.
I'm not sure if I recorded that. I don't think I recorded that. Here. Try that.
Take 3.
Take 3. Go.
Alright, so in coach, the seats aren't too bad. But once you get it all laid up, footrest up, and the back leg all the way back, and you get all situated, you end up scooching down to the end of it. So you have to keep pulling yourself up and starting all over again.
And cut. Well, it's got Empire Builder 8 and the date 4:55. There's the train number. Details. Yeah, watch these details. One roomette. Yeah, it really doesn't tell you anything. Vanessa has fans. Marine fans. They saw her shirt. She's attracting a fan club in the
I'm
station.
gonna cover it up.
See, now what will attract my face, honey? See, watch. Oh, it's confused now.
Hi, there's Two-Face.
It's tracking you.
It's Two-Face.
Just chilling, cooling, hanging out. Those guys are stealing scooters. Phase 2, the return home. I like being on the ground floor.
Mm-hmm.
And for the record, I could have taken that little trolley guy. He had a cart there. He would have taken me in.
Yeah, well.
I was embarrassed to ask because
There's
it's,
a lack of information.
you know, it was right there.
Yeah.
And he kind of offered it, and I said, well, it's like 50 feet at this point. I could manage 50 feet.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of relaxing.
Oh, you're lying.
I'm lying.
VA check from the dorm car. VA check from the dorm car.
hear you in the dining car.
Yeah, all that water's on that side now. Because you can't do that at home. Yep. All right. You're being videoed.
I'll let them down. Perfect, thank you guys.
All right, thanks. I just barely ate breakfast. Now they give me lunch. Video.
So dinner's in the back there, and then I do have beverages right here as well.
All right.
And then
Hang on.
you wanted milk as well?
Yes.
Okay, let me go grab that.
Hang on, just set that down there for now.
Can you reach that
And then you said 2 milks?
So I've deduced that the seats in the bedrooms and the what do they call them? Roomettes are deliberately kind of flat and compromised because they got to fold down and make beds. So that's why they're notoriously painful on the ass. And then the ones in the coach are not quite so bad.
Got cream in the middle.
Scenic things. I'm too busy eating a $400 steak and $400 worth of lemon cake. Beautiful Wenatchee. I don't know, Chelan County, whatever that is. Best Western Plus. What was plus about that? I'm down to that level of entertainment. Oh, God.
Is this a room?
Yeah. It's I think it's the handicraft.
Next time you see where it is.
Well, I'll have a handicraft there. But your mom didn't arrange any of that. And yeah. Tried to do it online, and that app is worthless, and the online chat is worthless. So I'll ramble back. Well, it's a long stop here.
Another car and
Because I wanted to dig for my
we'll be here for a little while. So.
Yeah, they're hitching up a whole other train. Oh, good. Then I missed some good shots. But you can't see me anyway, because we're in Portland, and it's Portland. We're humping stuff from Portland in Spokane. That's what she said. Checking in with Google Maps to see where you are. The dirty little trick they played on me in Spokane was they uncoupled the one handicap stall in the entire train and sent it down to San Diego or someplace. Because if you go in here, you have the huge special lounge. So that's how you minimalize Amtrak ass with the Amtrak blanket.
Once again, our next station stop is going to be Whitefish, Montana. Good morning.
What's going on up there?
I'm trying to get out.
We're in Whitefish. And this is how easily we convert the cabin into cruise mode. Wow, there's stuff falling down. And Whitefish, Montana. Mission accomplished. And now for that 3A omelet. Scenic whitefish.
Once again, folks, this is Whitefish, Montana. This is Whitefish. You have a couple minutes here if you want to step off, stretch your legs, get that cigarette in. This is Whitefish.
She says that so proudly. Oh yeah. What's the quesadilla like?
Flour tortillas, scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese, red peppers, onions, salsa, tricolor potatoes.
Montana. Sucking oxygen again. There we go. Now we got her working. It's too hot. Anyway, some travel tips. Amtrak hacks. 1. Pillows. You won't be able to carry them around. You won't be able to carry enough of them around to do any good. There's a strict like 1 pillow and 1 blanket policy on Amtrak. And that won't be enough good to save you from Amtrak ass or Amtrak lower spine. But if you jam the pillow into your spine, sort of a lumbar support, and you sit on the blanket, you approximate comfort. Your head doesn't have any support, so if you got a jacket or something, you can stick that up there. Some of you can lean against the wall here. I haven't had any luck at all because I'm unusually fat and I have a broken back, literally broken back, and shattered coccyx from when I was whatever the hell. An ice deal. It's Minnesota. Happens. And always steal an extra Diet Coke or something at mealtime because they're complimentary. So you're always going to want water or the ice or something to take your pills with. Bring lots of pain pills. You got a test again?
Register on my journal.
Well, because you don't have a connection to register.
Bluetooth connection.
Oh, she of the many devices. She's giving us the band salute. The problem with the roomettes and the rooms, they call them bedrooms, is the seats are severely compromised. They're basically slabs. They're like Adirondack chairs with an inch of foam over them. And the reason for that is they have to fold down and turn into beds. And if they were contoured like racing seats or gaming seats or bucket seats, when you folded them down, it would be lumpy as hell. So carrying on. The what do you call it? My brain is the coach. Coach, on the other hand, will vary. Your mileage may vary, as they say. And so will the train, because we took a shortcut last night, and now we're going the other way. We took a shortcut because of a possible blizzard. So if you lived in Devil's Lake when we came over here, you were screwed. But now we're going to Devil's Lake, the great metropolis of Spirit Lake Nation. What was I talking about, Fern? Coach seats. They will vary because there's some super coaches, and I haven't bothered to wander around and see. I'm just that good a travel guide, and the observation car and all that, depending on what year it was made, and who designed it and all that. It may range from slightly buckety to a Greyhound seat. And the ones here are kind of Greyhound seaty, so they're not really like a nice Barca lounger. And I've dated myself using that, or recliner. But they're slightly better than what you get in a roomette, for sure. And a room. The room is just a bigger version of the roomette furniture. And they have better toilets. Except they took mine away. Think about when you travel by rail, you really don't get to see the scenery. I mean, I said that wrong. When you don't travel by rail, you don't get to see the real Americana scenery.
Yeah.
Welcome to Wolf Point. See that? Would you have a sign like that? Only one more day of this. Still in Montana. We're perilously close to North Dakota.
10 minutes away from our next station stop of Williston, North Dakota. Williston is next. Williston in approximately 10 minutes.
That's what I said. Apparently a lot of traffic into Williston. These are the guys who make us late. Because they have the right of way. It's their rails. And we're just visitors, I guess. I was going to say friends, but I don't know how friendly they are. They're making money. And I'm paying for other people's rides. So, not the Shenandoah Valley or the Red River Valley. I'll keep doing this line until I get it right. Between me and the camera. But the valley's on my roof, where I have to send the grandkids up to. Because I'm fat and old and I don't do that anymore. And I don't go under cars. I don't lay on my back in the snow and change brake drums.
And arriving in Williston.
We're in North Dakota. Yeah, see those numbers there? Train spotters follow these cars, which trains they get on and where they go. And the only comfort I have is that my life will never be that sad. Wonder where they're going.
Orem.
Or, oh, now you're train spotting. In case anybody wants to know what a $400 steak looks like. And raw green beans. What is that? Chicken risotto?
Yep.
What's it like?
That's okay.
Alrighty, folks, just under 10 minutes now till our next station stop up, Minot, North Dakota.
If that goes on the floor,
A bit early, so
Oh,
you
shut
have
up.
plenty of extra time to step off the train, stretch your legs, and probably smoke about 35 cigarettes.
This chick has a thing about cigarettes.
You'll have just about an hour to spend outside on the platform here.
An hour?
If you have checked bags to the Minot station,
No.
those bags will be made available on the platform just outside.
This is obviously not the gimbal. Now my pithy comment is forgotten. Other than it's a $400 steak. I've had 3 of these, and they've all been perfect. I ordered a medium rare, and these are delicious. And the rest of this stuff you could just throw out, including the uncooked green beans. But who do they think they're fooling? That is not al dente.
The film's composer says the iconic song Kiss the Girl will be given new lyrics Because in the original version, Prince Eric is encouraged to...
So here we are, back in almost God's country, somewhere. Oh, near Little Falls. Potatoes. You're not gonna pull me up the sign there. Well, that was stupid. Sign's over there. And cloud. Where's my breakfast? So there are penises being issued over the family.
Subpoenas.
Oh, 7 o'clock. Give me my damn breakfast. I paid for it. Subpoenas are being issued over the Biden family probe. Ooh. And here's Vanessa. Hey, Vanessa. We're just passing the prison. How you doing? The beautiful potato fields of St. Cloud.
What can I get started for you?
I would like probably just yogurt and 2 milks, please. Some continental, please.
Just the yogurt though?
Just yogurt, yeah. I'm not supposed to eat strawberries.
Yogurt and 2 milks for you.
Yeah.
And for yourself, sir?
I'll have the YouTube special, the 3-egg omelet.
3-egg omelet?
And I need about 3 chunks of butter with that.
And you want everything on the omelet?
Yep. And the 2 milks. And then orange juice.
Perfect. I'll get that going right now for you.
So have you enjoyed your little Amtrak trip?
Somewhat.
And an unqualified recommendation. Absolutely unqualified recommendation for Amtrak.
Oh, I'm supposed to make one?
Yeah, no, it's an announcement. It's like, oh my God. And like we have a winner, you know?
Okay.
The voiceover guy says that. And another unqualified recommendation for Amtrak. Do the chickens have large talons? And there's your Amtrak 3-egg omelet with all the trimmings and a continental breakfast. Yes, and the interesting thing about the 3-egg omelet, it is mandatory to keep things loosened up so that there's not a lot of struggling in that restroom. It's a $400 omelet. Did you enjoy your $400 yogurt?
Yep. Just what I needed.
That's the witch's hat right over there. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Almost there. Almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, I want to recover my ass. And the high bridge.
St. Paul, Minneapolis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about a half mile out from our next station stop of the Twin Cities, the only stop for both St. Paul and Minneapolis. If you're in the coaches, if you'd be so kind to put your seat backs up, your tray tables up, and your leg rests down. Please do not move any seats, folks. All these seats are being assigned at the door. We have a large crowd getting on here in Minneapolis. So once again, single riders, please make sure that seat next to you is empty. Someone's going to be joining you here at Minneapolis.
This is the official end of the journey. Oh, this is me trying to get down that. Oh.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, don't go away.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Don't spend it all in one place. Oh. Oh, crap. I gotta walk all the way down there. All the way down there, huh? Only another 300 yards or so to go. And hopefully my son will have a ride in the car. And I passed this cart train full of, hey, we give you rides things, but I'd have to walk 300 yards to get to it. Well, at least that's doing okay. Hello. Yeah, well, we're still walking down there. Stay there. Bye. I'm dying. F you, St. Paul. F you, Union Street Station. Hey.
Lower level 1.
I need oxygen. There he is, right there. Save me, Daryl. Save me. So, ladies, what did we discover riding the train? Amtrak Ass.
Pain in the ass.
Amtrak Ass pain.
Strategic padding.
Yes. Bye.
Vern?
What?
1, 2, 3, bye.
1, 2, 3, bye.
Bye.
Center Well Pharmacy. We have an important reminder for Royce Lerwick about a refill. Is this Royce?
No!